loves, and welcome to the Festive Friday Holiday Decorating Team collaboration with our host, my YouTube sister, Cathryn from Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. She's at it again, my friends. The team will be bringing you 7 days of holiday DIYs and decorating, full of ideas and inspiration. So sit back and relax and enjoy my talented sisters to help you with your holiday preparation. All right. Video 3, we are doing a holiday lantern. Here are some of the supplies. I have a plastic tablecloth of a Harlequin design here. We have some Dollar Tree picks, some Dollar Tree ornaments, greenery that you have seen me use throughout the fall and Christmas holiday. We have several types of ribbon. We have the white ribbon, we have silver ribbon, and we also have the Harlequin ribbon. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a swag. So we're going to work at the top here of our lantern, and we're going to create a swag. So I like to measure how long I want my swag. I'm going to start with these lamb's ear branches, probably measure how big I want my swag to be, either on the side or hanging like this. So I'm thinking we are going to do it like this. So now let's create our swag. Okay, so we're going to lay out our lamb's ears. And then we're going to take a couple of branches. So I'm just going to fool around with here. So we have branches, pine branches, we have some frosted branches, and we have this lamb's ear. So I'm going to put this on time lapse, and we're going to come up with a nice little swag. Okay, so we created our swag. So the first thing I do, lay it up here and give it a trial run, how I want this to go. And then I am going to bend the swag just a little bit so it can form to the lantern and it won't just be sticking out on the side. So it kind of lay nicely against the lantern. Just like this. See, it lays nicely against the lantern just like that. So then I take the top and I bend it for a hook. And this is going to go right inside the lantern. Okay, so now we have our lantern and it's laid down nicely on the side just like this. Now this is the foundation of it. Pretty soon we'll build up on here with decorations. But right now we have the foundation of our lantern. Okay, I made 3 bows and I attached 2 of them together. Now I'm getting ready to attach the 3rd one. We're getting ready to add tails to this from the silver ribbon. So we're going to cut a little bit off. And we're going to use this as our little knot for the bow. Now, we have all this ribbon. Now we need to spread out the loops to make a nice little bow. Okay, so before I tied my knot, I slipped in a wire back here so I can easily attach it to the lantern. Okay, so there is our bow. Nicely perched on top of our lantern. Now we're going to decorate the swag, and then we will get into the inside of the lantern. So let's start with that. I strung up with some wire the bells and put it right in the center of the bow there. So we have our bell there in the center, and now we're going to have these little twigs here. Figure out what's the best way to put that. I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to do the bottom. So we're going to stick them down at the bottom, since I have room here to do that. To go ahead and just stick this in here, right up under the bell, because it's nice and tight and it will be able to hold. Now we're going to work in the inside of the lantern, and that will be the last step. So we're going to take a piece of this plastic Harlequin tablecloth. This was from a tablecloth that I had years ago. And we're going to wrap this battery operated candle in it. So we're just going to start from one end, and we're just going to roll it on here until we covered it. Okay, so I finished wrapping it, and I taped it in the back with some Scotch tape to secure it, and then I'm going to fold it in. Okay, so it's taped down in there nice and neat. So now we have our Harlequin candle ready to decorate inside our lantern. So let's start putting that together. So there are a couple of ways that I could decorate this lantern. One way is I could just put the Harlequin candle inside and then just let it be just like that. And the reason that this works is because the lantern itself has a lot going on with it, with the big bow up top and the Harlequin candle with the pattern on the candle. So we may not need anything else. So the other option is just to use white candles, and I'm going to show you what that looks like with just the white candles in various sizes here. And then you can take a look at that. Now another option, what I think I will be going with, is adding some sort of greenery down at the base. Nothing too elaborate, no really any decorations, just a plain ordinary green wreath. But there is some interest to the wreath. There are variations in different kinds of textures, different kinds of leaves in here, and there is some sparkle. So we're going to try that. Put that down in the base here. And then we're going to add our Harlequin candle. Now we can even take this further, but you have to be careful not to put too much in here because like I said, to me it looks too junky or too overwhelming. But I brought in a couple of accessories or accents that you could put in here, just a few, to make it look more finished, I guess you can say. I have a couple of pine cones that I glittered last year, and we can set this in here. It looks very, very pretty, as you can see. Or that we can put in there that will finish that off nicely. Or you can put in some ornaments if you want to go a bit more glam and put in here. It is done, everyone, and I'm going to show you what I've done inside this lantern. Well, what I decided to do is actually use 2 small wreaths of the same kind, and what I've done is elevated the top wreath to give it some background and some interest behind the candle. As you can see, the wreath in the back is not all level to the first one horizontally. I tilted it up in the back so you can see some greenery behind the candle, and it really pops the pattern on the candle. Also, I added a few leaves down at the bottom of the silver balls. I decided to use the silver balls because I liked how it looked, and it contrasts beautifully to the silver on top of the bow. So it brings some of that silver inside of the lantern with those leaves, so everything flows beautifully. I think it came out gorgeous, and I really, really like how it turned out. If you love this, give me a thumbs up, put some comments below, and I will appreciate it. Thank you, Cathryn, for another great collaboration. Can't wait for number 4, my girl, and we're on our way. You guys, if you like this, hope you got some inspiration and can create your own holiday lantern. See you on the next one. And thank you, my sister, for another fab collab and inviting me for 7 days of Friday holiday fun. Don't forget to check out the playlist in the description box below for more holiday ideas and inspiration from some talented YouTube sisters. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you like what you see, click the subscribe button and the bell for more DIYs, organization, planning, and holiday inspiration. For all of my lovettes, thank you for your love and support. You are always in my heart. See you on the next one. Smooches!